There's like a lot of guys in the LGBT sports community that listen to like fight song and are like, oh my god, this empowers me so much before my matches. I was like, bro, what about like heavy metal? Give me some Metallica. Give me some Dracula. Fuck, give me some Marilyn Manson. Also, the box is still there. I'll tell him about it today. Morning. I'm actually making sure that I'm recording before practice. Guys are out there, but it looks like they're chit-chatting on their way. They're just like, get out to the field. Nobody's even started stretching yet. I can't tell if it's dawn or not. Okay, no, it is dawn. I can't tell if it's after sunrise.
Can't tell.
I'm like, is it dawn? Wait, that's sunlight over there. Of course it's dawn. No. If the moon was that bright, it is way closer and we are dying. The tides be fucking us up. Gotta get in the grass now because here comes a car. But, so yeah, we actually got here on time, pulled into the parking lot at 7 o'clock. But it's the fact that we're like not the first people here is also a good sign.
I thought we were gonna be late because it took so long.
Well, I made sure to wake up that 15 minutes early because we got here at 7:10 last time. So I was like, if I wake up 15 minutes early and go through the exact same thing, we'll be here on time. So now I need to figure out how to get that 15 minutes more. So I'm not rushing you when you first get up or whatever. Anyways, I gotta put the camera away and... Shut up, you fucking bird! Damn it! I took an elbow to the head. I was doing my job, but it's right in here. So they put a whole headband on because I need Willie to get his rep stuff in, and I was his ride here. So yeah, Aaron's gonna have a hair day with this one. It looks like the youth football's showing up.
Strong left!
So,
Hey, watch bubble.
Set, go!
Cross!
Yeah.
So, here's Mr. Injury. Do I still have blood in my eyebrows? Yes. Huh?
I think it better.
I'm already better. I just got blood all over my face.
I know.
Miguel was just like, no, this is where it's gonna sting.
If he had his kit though, he could have stitched you up today.
No, but it was like everything he said, this is gonna sting, this is gonna sting. I'm like, no, it's not. And I didn't want to go through the process of explaining to them why pain doesn't register correctly with me. But, so, yeah, practice went, Lord, there's still blood over there. How did your practice go?
My practice went great. I had a one-handed catch diving. It was dope.
Yeah, I didn't catch it because I was doing mental reps and trying to watch to see if I predicted all the...
I had a couple touchdowns. It was nice. I had a good day. I got to work on my routes, tighten some stuff up, but I had a good day.
Everybody has to tighten things up. That's why this happened.
That's true. That's very true. What's on it?
Yeah, it's one of those. It was like, did I lose, like, what the play... Like, did my brain just sort of abandon that memory of the play? Man, I wish I could do this voluntarily. Forget the last play. Move on to the next one. Willie wants to swing by the Mickey D's. Remember, their sales tax.
Gotta get on my Ocho Cinco. Oh, yeah, we should wait till we get home then.
You just want me to...
They're already taxing anyway.
Since I'm going to come off of... onto Shoals Ferry, just run through that same one again?
Yo.
Alright. And it's past 10:30! So
the rush should be gone then.
The rush, and then they should actually start serving burgers.
Exactly, and how do people not get that it's all day? They've been doing nothing but putting commercials about it.
It's because people eat breakfast at breakfast time?
Not me. I never eat breakfast. I keep ripping stuff, dude. Every time I come here, I rip stuff. I ripped my leggings today.
Is there an injury underneath it?
Nice.
Is there a little skin?
A little scratch. Nothing serious though. Very dirty though.
Yeah. I could tell the mud was drying out
Thank God.
A little bit, but it was still, the whole ground was still wet.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be going to the boys' game today.
No.
I don't want to freak the boys out.
I think we're gonna have to take this week off.
Well, I mean, if you can get your butt out there, but...
I'll try, but I mean...
Yeah.
You need to rest.
I probably would have went back out to the field, but the whole, like, getting my heart rate up there would have been an issue.
No, and you need a rest day. Because you need
blood all over.
But yeah.
I'm going to get home, Aaron's going to be like... He's just going
to... Like, I told you not to play this barbaric game.
When it happened, I didn't have any of my stuff on me.
Yeah.
I was thinking he'd just pick up my phone. But
Is it still? Let me know if this works. Yeah. I'm glad you did come in. You do definitely probably are gonna need stitches. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean it up.
I can't see that very well.
You want to use your hands?
No.
And you said no allergies to medications.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right there with the movement of your eye. The gaps open. They're pretty good. So.
Is that my skull?
It might be.
Damn.
Let me know if you get nauseous or anything.
No.
Okay. How you feeling? You're standing.
So it's just about 2 p.m. and
I have a headband on again, but a different one. And it feels much more foofier.
yeah. He's going to be getting a tetanus shot, then we're going to go get food. I don't know if I need food or drink or what, but I'm getting a headache. Don't know for the rest of the day, but I'm not allowed to let him sleep for more than 2 hours at a time. For the next 24 hours. Which means I can't sleep for more than 2 hours at a time.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, is that I go to bed earlier and you just stay up late, and then I get in my little bit of nap that I need, and I go to bed at like 9, want to pass out early, and then I just wake up early in the morning and go about and do my WoW stuff.
Yeah. So that you're waking up already and staying awake while I go to sleep. That makes sense. But yeah, I haven't seen the actual stitches, because needles. Yeah. Guess we'll chat with y'all later.
So we've picked up Taco Bell. Apparently I didn't need the tetanus shot, because apparently when she walked in it's like, and here's the Tdap. And I'm like, wait, what? I've already had that. Aaron's like, I remember him having that. And I'm like, when Aaron remembers me having it, it definitely happened.
Yeah.
And she looked through the records and at OHSU, yeah, I had one back in 2013, which is probably the same time I got my pneumonia vaccine. So I didn't need to get a shot today. And when she said, yeah, you're probably gonna feel like you got sucked in the arm for a couple days, I was like, I had a shot like that a little while ago. Like, I had memories of getting all the things about a tetanus shot, Tdap. Bless you, Snyder, for actually calling things the things they're called rather than treating me like a doofus.
They did an excellent job, though, of making sure that we were both okay with the amount of, I'm gonna call it blood and gore, but it wasn't much of either.
Yeah, I'd already pretty much clotted, and she caused me to bleed again, but that's always good.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, now we're on, like, I guess the term is concussion watch. I think we already brought that one up. And we has Taco Bell. Aaron got a box, quesarito box. 2 tacos, medium drink. We had the spicy quesarito on there for a while, and I was like, no. Even if he gets that thing down, he's gonna do
He's gonna hate life.
He's gonna do all, yeah, the toilet's gonna hate life.
Oh.
But I got my typical cheese gordita crunch, Mexican melt, burrito supreme. Phone's dying. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lay down, charge the phone, look at my phone, and have like a quasi little nap, just cause in general, I just feel exhausted.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten in like, I had a power bar at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that flew right through me, because that's what they do. And then I ate breakfast at 5:45. I haven't actually had anything substantive to eat, so I'm getting exhausted, and I'm going to pack full at Taco Bell.
And you didn't even finish your waffles.
Shit! Where are they?
On the counter.
You should have finished them.
I took a bite because I haven't had waffles in a while, and they're kind of soggy. They could be toasted again pretty effectively.
Shit. This is such a thing this morning. Anyways, you're going to want to be in the right lane. So, we'll call it first nap down. I didn't actually really go to sleep for most of it. We watched 2 episodes of Luke Cage. There's only 8, right? Whatever. I remember there being... Huh?
Not a ton.
Well, yeah. And then we'll be moving on to iZombie. I need to take care of, like, actually log into WoW stuff. I can take care of the stuff on the app, but I left the coffee cup in the car and I don't want to go get it. Because of the most prissy reason. I don't want to be seen outside with this headband on. Like, they said 24 hours, keep that on. And I'm like, Well, can we just take it off right before we go to mod at like noon? It's 22 hours, right?
Yeah. No, that should work.
I'm gonna have to get on Nolan's little butt here. He liked the picture. You guys don't need to go to my Instagram because you've already seen this thing up close and personal. Or if you're on my Snapchat, you've already seen it. You saw it Saturday. Anyways, but I am gonna log into WoW. But he hasn't been at the last 2 practices. And I'm like, dude, you need to like, it's not that he really needs to work with us. It'd just be nice if he got to know the team just a little bit better. Plus, he's really good. And I want someone to talk to WoW about. I could talk to Willie because he games, but he doesn't do WoW. So it's not the same thing. L-U-K-E. Luke Cage. I'm checking IMDb to see how many episodes there are. All episodes. There are 13. I think we just watched episode 8, Blowing Up the Spot. Is there a synopsis? Oh, no. That's when Mariah gets involved in the whole thing. Councilwoman. Suckers need we may have watched 6. Nope. We're on episode 5. Just to get the rep. Cottonmouth strikes back at Luke by taking his vengeance out on the people of Harlem. There we are. So, we've seen 5 episodes of 13. Ooh, Miguel posted. Miguel says, yeah, let's see. So I'm just going to post the picture in the comment to Facebook. But anyways, he's on his Warlock doing hell yeah. I have to do that instance on my Warrior. It's part of her Order Hall campaign. Make sure to hit the grasping tentacles. I know, you as affliction, because you're draining right now, you actually you're able to do multiple targets pretty easy. Anyways, so I'm going to do WoW stuff and then we'll check in later. So it's dark out and I'm still kind of like self-conscious about having a giant headband. And it's dark and rainy and that's like prime time for Aaron to not be driving.
Aaron does not feel comfortable driving.
And I don't want to be at Burger King and have them like, is there a crazy man here with a head injury driving? And like have them call the cops on us, so. Yeah, we're going to Burger King and they don't like film or video recording, so.
Yeah.
I'll probably just see you guys tomorrow morning.
Plus, you weren't told not to drive.
True. Yeah, they probably also didn't realize that I also drove home from Brush Prairie while yakking with Willie the entire time, so. What? I didn't want to tell them that also because they're like, you really shouldn't be driving.
Well, they didn't. They didn't.
I know. Morning. It is time to turn the lights on so they can. We redid the bandage so it looks a little weird. We needed to clean the thing, so now it looked weird. It looked weird before. It's 7:23. So I made it through the night because I was answering myself the questions. I was like, who am I? I am Theodore Lasowski. And where are you? In Beaverton, Oregon. And yada yada. So after we got back from Burger King, we watched 2 more episodes of Luke Cage. Seemed to kind of end. It seems like the storyline keeps trying to end, but we still have more episodes left to go. I'm not really doing much right now other than making sure I got my quest credit. It's really hard to turn down experience on this one. Free Zen. Play any 3 games. Don't even know 3 games on here. Only know 2. So yeah, I'm going to be logging into WoW. We've got 35 minutes until the world quests flop over. Or at least the emissaries pop up. World quests have already flopped. I'm going to get back to music and I made applesauce this morning. Okay, I poured it in the jar and I nuked it for a bit so it's not refrigerator cold. Probably going to log into Kanoru first. Get my shaman out of the way. Kind of move up the list because, well, my druid's beneath Kanoru. I don't want to move Kanoru too far down the list. He's technically my 2nd favorite. But yeah, Aaron's not up and I'm going to let him sleep in because we got to bed, like I said, at like midnight 30. Probably not going to see you guys until mod. I'm probably be the reaction because we're going to take the headband thing off, but we're still going to have like the band-aid or something. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, see you guys in, well, for me it'll be like 5 hours. So they've got a couple new toppings. And by a couple, I mean exactly 2. They have corn, and was it just special, or was it some type of, was it
I
just...
think it was probably roasted sweet corn. But it
No,
was
kale, the kale. It had an adjective on it, I thought.
roasted.
Roasted kale. But, yeah. And I'm like, well, I understand the corn for being kind of fall, but I don't really get the kale. Maybe it's the fact that they found a place to get cheap kale. So they can put it on in their normal copious amounts if people want it. It also probably helps their salad sales.
Yeah. Although I mostly only see that being like a special topping thing, not a base.
Yeah, but I'm saying they can get the little kale in there, because you notice it was really tiny shreds. And when they put it on, it was like they put more garlic. They put more whole garlic cloves on there than they did strips of kale.
Fair though, they are pretty generous with their garlic.
Garlic is also pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah.
Like I get cloves of garlic, so I'm like, whatever. It's like 3 for whatever the price was, and I was just like, I think there's still garlic sitting somewhere in the apartment.
I'll throw it out.
Oh, we threw it all out. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So I'm gonna roll these windows down to get the mist off of it, so I can see out of them. We're off to Freddy's. Hopefully, Nick will be there. See, I don't look like an escaped mental patient. Now I just look like I whacked my head on something. Oh,
you did.
wait. So I didn't take the. Oh hi. I didn't take.
Blended eggnog sample.
Oh shit. I didn't take off the bandage in Freddy's, but I showed Nick my pictures of the wound, and then he told us about a log truck and a motorcycle accident. He goes, I got pictures of it on my phone. I'm like, no thanks. I almost want to say there's cucumbers in this produce section that probably look worse than that, but it's too early for eggnog. It's just too early.
And it's too late for frozen blended things.
Yeah, it's too cold. I mean, it's 55 degrees outside. That's our high.
I mean, it's good, but it's not spot hitting.
Hey, Dash Rig, you want me to check out your bell sprout? Overall, your bell sprout is pretty decent. Its best quality is attack. It's definitely got some good stats. Definitely. Your bell sprout is just huge. Thanks. That's what I think. See ya. Still trying to get myself a victory bell, because I have my face sucker, but I'm looking for 100. What's its buckets? Candy. But I gotta check out now. So one of the things the sample ladies got us, well, Aaron wanted to try it. We got a coupon. It wound up taking $1 off of $4, so it's nothing special. We're not really gonna try it on camera, because to me it's just rebranded Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But it's Tiny Toast with strawberries. Aaron said it was pretty good. I tried the blueberry and that was terrible, because for some reason there's something in my head that says, no, it'll be okay this time. Blueberry juice, blueberry muffins, blueberry something, blueberry this. Nope. But we got Pop Murphy's pizza in our new hamper. The old one, nobody can see that. Maybe you guys saw that. That helped? Yeah. To be fair, I did kind of grab it from that side and it was full of laundry, but the thing is the plastic just popped. It didn't like hold anymore, it just went, like it was completely, like it was like trying to fail at that point. Whatever, it was like $15 and it's espresso color, so I guess that's cool. But like I said, we have Pop Murphy's pizza, we'll cook that later. We have 4 cereals now. We have Basic 4, Reese's Puffs, Cheerios, and Tiny Toast Strawberry. Willie says now that I'm all stitched up and it's been like 24 hours, I should be able to get my heart rate up, but I don't have any plans on getting my heart rate up today. And as he says, yeah, it's soft tissue, so it's not really something to kind of worry about. I think I'm gonna go check up on my priest, my shadow priest, see if she's done with her mission yet. Move on to the more grueling part of the priest order hall campaign. But Aaron, do you remember, like, after you did like your collect things of light, did you have like a little tiny thing to go out in the world and do, and then you had to come, then you came back and you had to do like your world quests and 5 missions and then a dungeon? I think I have to do Rutz's dungeon too. I want to finish their order hall things, and that's probably what I'm going to do right now, because I'm gonna go finish up Warrior, continue on Priest, maybe jump Kenoro back into Black Rookhold. Gotta finish up that jewel crafting thing. Apparently when you're doing a random heroic at least on Pacific time, at 8 o'clock, everybody gets kicked out of the dungeon. Like, I got kicked out of the dungeon and put back on my flight point to Sholomans, and I was like, did they kick me out of the dungeon? And then I looked at the thing, and it was like, no, everyone else, you know, got removed from the dungeon. I looked up at the clock, and it's like 7:59. I'm like, oh, heroics are resetting right now. Okay, that makes sense. Dailies are effectively resetting, so they just kick everyone out of instances, so they don't have like a weird half save. That makes sense. So I have to go back in and do that. Even though we got to the point where I got the item, I still need to kill the unboss, but whatever. We'll probably chat later about Luke Cage. We're probably gonna watch a little bit of that after things get settled here and whatnot. Got the debate tonight, but I give no craps about that. TYT will tell me all I need to know tomorrow, especially if the Citizens United question gets asked amongst the, open up. Wow. Eee.
Where's the priest portal?
Priest portal is exactly where you took your priest portal.
Oh.
It's right there, like up the stairs from the thing.
Cool.
Morning. I was joking because one of our receivers from the pit bulls actually recently got onto Snapchat, and I'm like, you can always see when someone's really new to Snapchat because they haven't stopped replying all. Like everything they do is sent out to everyone and their story, and you're like, you're just sort of blasting everything. You might as well just vlog. After a while, they start sending specific things to specific people, like you do.
I don't even post my story most of the time.
Yeah, we don't post much to Snapchat as is. That's why I haven't really. That's why I didn't put your little name down in the bottom of the description as to how to find you on Snapchat. I will be taking care of this bandage this morning. It's a crappy little Freddy's, but it's like a Kroger Band-Aid, so I'm surprised it stayed on this long considering how greasy anyone's forehead gets.
You're talking about it as this long. You put it on yesterday. Last night?
I put it on yesterday before mod.
Oh.
This thing's
Okay,
lasted
that is impressive.
It's lasted 18 hours and through a thing of sleep. Yeah, that's impressive. Aaron will say bye, and then it'll go straight home. So if Aaron says bye and you don't want to see what this looks like underneath the Band-Aid, we'll just check you out on tomorrow for Trek Tuesday. But you can still listen now, because forgot trees do that. I literally, like, it felt like I just got blessed in the bink. Oh my God, speaking of like practice, in my mind, you know how things converse. Not only are these guys like doing that little like jump up in the air and like, you've seen the little like, look what I can do. That from Mad TV, was it? The really tall guy that acted like a kid.
Okay.
Wow, okay. And anyways, but that's like, they were doing that little like jump up in the air with their hands twitching around because there was a bee near them. There was the geese flying south. Just geese, just like probably about 30 of them in that little broken V that geese do. And like, you'd hear the little, you know, that's more of a crow, but you know.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm like, I'm just like, they're not gonna poop. The chances of them pooping on you is so minuscule. It's just so hard to get out. Have you been shit on before? I've never been shit on. But you know, it's just the thing, it's like, there's birds flying overhead, so automatically you're getting shit on. There's a bee around you, it's gonna sting you and you're gonna die.
Even though you're not allergic.
Even though you're not allergic, you know, and it's just like, and this is not just the Cobras. I saw this on the Pit Bulls. I saw this, like, even on the Monarchs. It's like, when it comes down to like personal comfort, some of these guys are kind of wussy.
Comfort's a big motivator.
Yeah, it can drive people to do some really stagnant things. And that's part of why the motivational videos and posters exist. It's because people, they find a small bit of discomfort and they'll come up with excuses left and right and up and down and all that jazz. It's like, are you inventing problems so you don't have to do something?
Yes, quite often.
I know, it's It's just like with our politics. They're inventing problems that aren't there because they don't want to deal with something else. Here's the max. Right, it's wet.
Yeah.
That wasn't sparks flying. So how did the end of your paladin thing go? I know we were going to talk about it and we forgot to talk about it.
It was kind of epic. God, I don't even know what to say about it. The instance itself, or the scenario itself, was fairly standard, kill a bunch of stuff, but it was interspersed with good lore. And the reformed Doomguard?
I don't know what he is. He has a name.
Yeah, but I can't pronounce it.
Oh.
Or remember it.
Oh.
Came down, brought in a bunch of people from the Army of Light who took on a bunch of demons for me.
But they brought in a ship.
Yeah, they brought in a ship. And it looks like the Exodar style ships, but it's probably more of a warship. All we saw is the outside of it.
Well, yeah, and we didn't even get to see. Yeah, we didn't get to see much because it just sort of like, here's the ship, and then it zipped back inside Netherlight Temple. It was just there so you could. It's just like even I noticed. And I'm like, is that the Exodar? And then it zipped back into the temple, and so hopefully I'll get to see it again on the priest end, because I literally just did the exact same thing that Aaron and I were talking about sometime this week when he went to Niskara and had to do all those weird paladin things, except I didn't have to do that Blessing of Freedom stuff, and I had to do a couple quests before that to go recruit people from like the Scarlet Onslaught and Duskwood. But I guess I had to go pick up a Discipline and a Shadow Priest. They're like, by the way, Shadow is rising, and I'm like, I'm on a Corrupted Firehawk. I literally have the Blade of an Old God, and I'm a Shadow Priest. What are you talking about? I think I'm fully aware. Now you have your guy, and now he's actually your bodyguard.
Yeah, because so his special bodyguard ability is a 2-minute cooldown eye-beam that stuns everyone in his path and causes them to take bonus damage.
You know how much bonus damage, or have you not found the buff?
It's like double damage, I think, briefly. Maybe 30% more.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But regardless, it's bonus damage. And every time I complete a quest with him, he gets 150 XP.
His experience goes up as much as he takes because his TNL goes up. When they're low level people, they only get like 20, 80 experience when they only need like 3,000. But once you get them into their green, they'll get like 200 experience or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's still going to be beneficial though, unless you are, well, you're still doing a lot of quests right now, so that's beneficial. But if you're only doing world quests, it's so much easier to leave the person and do bonus.
Spiderweb.
It's so much easier to just leave them by and do bonus experience missions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. No.
Sorry.
I'm not freaked out by spiders. I've literally watched the guy crawl across the apartment before. Anything more you want to say over the weekend? We didn't watch our Luke Cage as I thought we were going to do. We played too much WoW and then watched Once Upon a Time.
Too much WoW. Like there's a thing.
There is.
There is. Anything, but I have a feeling there's something.
Alright. Well, we're going to zip forward now and we're going to take a look at my forehead. Because I got to change the bandage and re-goop it up with the antibiotic stuff. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Trek Tuesday.
Bye.
So there we are. There's your 3 little stitches all in a line. Really? Are we in a line? Whatever. I mean, I can see it. I pulled the band-aid pretty much almost fell off on my walk home. Welcome to bonus footage, folks. I'm gonna do this in the mirror. But yeah. I'm just like taking a dry Q-tip and like getting all the slimy gook off. Try not to aggravate the wound that much. That's that. I mean, as you can see, there's like a break there, and then it goes straight across and curves up a little bit. Whatever, she did a good job getting it back together. And so, yeah, I have this stuff. It's urgency care grade. Furgura double antibiotic ointment. Bacterin zinc and polymyxin B sulfate ointment. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to squeeze this out of the tube. apply it around there, stick another craptastic Kroger bandage on it, and I should be good. She said no showering for like 48 hours, which is fine. I'm gross. I won't shower till like Tuesday anyway. But I get to go to the gym tonight and see if the sweat has gotten that bandage to fall off or whatnot. Kinda, in a weird way, I'm apprehensive to go get the stitches removed, but I bet by Friday I'm gonna be like, whatever, I have to talk about that one with Aaron. I don't want to get the stitches removed because that's just another procedure and I have to go sit around. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the camera. I've been looking at the screen so that I can make sure I'm centered on this. But yeah, so that's that. I'm going to go back to editing. I'm going to get down to editing, not go back to editing. And then, yeah, all of its wonder. I'm going to try to find a decent screenshot of this. That way I don't have to worry about the 3 that YouTube likes to choose, and it's not going to be one of them. YouTube likes to choose like a 25%, a 50%, and a 75% on the... Ow! That's going to hurt for a while. Maybe I should take that. Ow! I will catch you guys tomorrow.